Yo, what's up YouTube? As we get ready to hit into the new year, I hope you all have a great New Year's. Party, have fun with your friends, listen to metal records, drink, and just have a good time, because living today, you know how it is. Everything is so much more depressing, it seems, so try to have a good time. And I'm running out of ideas for a video, so I was going to do a new album review of The Treat, but I can't find that fucking album anywhere. Like, the CD's like 30 bucks, the vinyl is like a unicorn. So I figured I'll just do something simple. Thrash metal, second albums. That's when I think the thrash metal started to hit its stride. And in certain cases, maybe the best albums before the 90s would hit and then kill it, just like hair metal and pretty much all metal. The 90s metal to me is just like, it's metal, but it's not, I don't know, it's nothing great in my opinion, like industrial metal or groove metal or whatever the hell else. But anyway, let's get started. Since I'm wearing an Anthrax shirt, these are all pulled from my vinyl record collection, so some might be missing, and that's why. Like, I got three of the four major ones and a couple other ones, so there's only a few here. Starting off, Spreading the Disease. I think it's from 86. It's 85 or 86. 85. First one with Joey on vocals. Neil Turbin I don't care about, so to me this is the debut, and technically it's the second album. You know, you had Madhouse, the major hit, Armored Dangerous, Medusa, Gung Ho. It's a great album. It's probably my second favorite Anthrax behind Spreading the Disease. And the good thing about that album is I'm not a big Anthrax fan per se, but this is before they started all that rap metal shit. So, and here's the standard bearer for everyone but me, because they're like the American football version of metal. I get it, but they're rammed down my throat everywhere, but I appreciate them. At least a few of their albums, you can't deny it. It's Metallica. I got this, it sounds like crap, but it's like it was like in a beat up section for like $5, $6 in Denmark. I figure anything else is, it's a good display piece, because it's, you know, picture disc and everything. So, but this is a toss up between my favorite and second favorite. It's either this or Master of Puppets for me. But this one might be the heavier hitter, because you got Fight Fire with Fire, Ride the Lightning, From Whom the Bell Tolls, Trapped Under Ice, Creeping Death, you know, in the title track. It's just like, I already said that. The Call of Cthulhu is another great one. This might be Metallica's greatest moment. I also love Master of Puppets and the Black Album. I don't really listen to Metallica just because I'm sick and tired of hearing about them all the time. And they really, in my opinion, haven't had a great album, or at least even a solid album, in 30-something years. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me for saying that, but yeah, that's where I'm headed. So. But Metallica set the standard, so I can't say much. Now this one is a very interesting choice, because it's thrash. The band is not necessarily associated with thrash metal. They're thrash, traditional, power metal. They got all sorts of types of labels, but they definitely have a thrashy edge, and that's Metal Church, The Dark. And this is my second favorite Metal Church album, the second and final Metal Church album with David Wayne for 15 years or so, and then he came back for Masterpiece, and that went to hell. It didn't get very well received, and unfortunately he died a few years after that. But this is my second favorite Metal Church album, and David Wayne's vocals on here are really thrashy, and this is like the perfect Metal Church thrash record, because you have Ton of Bricks, the fast intro song, 2.5 minutes or so, 3 minutes. Start to Fire, that's a great one. Has a great guitar riff on it. Watch the Children Pray is kind of like the ballad of the album. The hit, Psycho, Line of Death, you know, Western Alliance. This is definitely a thrash metal record. And they're still a thrash band at the heart, but not necessarily considered a thrash metal band. I know that does make sense, but. And here's another classic one that's kind of set the standard as well, and that's the second album. No need for introductions here. Peace sells, but who's buying? You know, and the title track was amazing, and it's a standard in the genre. You have Black Friday, you have Devil's Island. They're all heavy as shit. Kick Your Ass. And with their last album coming out next, I think it's in January. I'm going to get the cassette, because I listened to the first 3 singles. I liked Tipping Point. The other two, I don't care. I know you don't care, but I think it was kind of boring. But then again, it was more of a punky thrash type song, so I figured I'd get the final album on cassette just to be different. And yeah, that piece sells. And here's one from Germany, the most famous band, I would say, in the German thrash metal, my personal favorite, Creator. This is not my favorite. Far from it. If you watch my Creator video, I got a lot of shit for putting it so low, but to me it's kind of more death metal with thrash and vibes. It wasn't until the third album, Terrible Certainty, that they did more of a I mean, the music's always been thrashy, but the vocals started to clean up more and get more angry instead of more death metal growly, if that makes sense, because Venter did Riot of Violence, and this is definitely thrash death metal. The first two albums are definitely like that, I mentioned in the video. And then you have, but when Extreme Aggression hit, it turned a page for me personally. I love that record, and it was pure thrash. So I consider, yeah, Creator is thrash band, but the first two albums is kind of like death thrash, I guess you could say. And I'm not a big death metal guy, so, but you can't deny it. This is a heavy hitter and set the standard for European thrash. And you know, the title track, I mentioned Riot of Violence, Under the Guillotine, The Pestilence. Yeah, it's a great album. It's just kind of hinders on that territory of death metal, and it wasn't really my style, the vocals on that album, so that's why I have it lower. But I can't deny it. It set the standard for non-American thrash bands. And the final one, I put on the background. Second album, Taken Over. Now, Feel the Fire is a great debut thrash record. It's that one, or I think The Legacy by Testament is my favorite debut thrash album. But this one is, in my opinion, better. A lot of people won't agree, but this is my favorite, not my favorite Overkill, but it's probably my third favorite Overkill album, and they've had like 20 records, so that's saying something, third or fourth. And you know, Deny the Cross, In Union We Stand, they play that every show, pretty much. Power Surge, We Are the Wrecking Crew, now that's their nickname. So, I mean, this album pretty much, I don't know, it got the ball rolling for, you know, what the hell, Years of Decay, which is probably many people's favorite, and then my favorite, Horoscope, right after that. So this was the most important release maybe in their discography, and it's just a classic, great second album. And I think the first album is just almost as good. So yeah, it's like Metallica, it got the ball rolling for Overkill. Now it's not Ride the Lightning, but for Overkill, this is their Ride the Lightning, if that makes sense. So I've had more thrash albums over there. I just grabbed enough because I didn't want to keep talking. It's already 8 minutes long, but so I just wanted to wish you all a Happy New Year, basically, and I just wanted to not stay silent and, you know, make a video. And I hope you all have a great New Year. Party hard or don't party at all. It's up to you. Have fun. As always, rock on YouTube. I'll put a video here. What am I doing? Maybe I'm drunk. I put a video here, and I'll be back soon. Maybe we'll make a video right after the New Year hits. Just an update of stuff. Maybe it won't even be music. I don't know. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It always helps. Rock on YouTube. Let me know what you think of these albums. What is your ranking of these albums? I'm sure most of them will say Metallica or Megadeth. Anyway, as always, until next year, rock on YouTube. Peace.